important right now. I think the next thing we get would be conservationist.
Situation log updated.
We've researched things better than that. Oh, Bo has joblessness. I think we have 0.5 rare crystals and exotic gases coming in, but I'm not exactly sure. It says we have 1, but everything is listed as 0, so I'm assuming that's the situation. Oh no, Fernglade has unemployment. Well, that's about to change. Just upgrade that. Artesians are still in high demand. I don't think that's a good idea, honestly. But I gotta do something. It's the problem with these refineries. They don't employ many people, just one each, and that's, you know, a problem when you're trying to house a bunch of, or employ a bunch of people. I think upgrading the police house would probably be better. Oh, I'll have to worry less if I upgrade that. This is about to fix itself. We're turning the miners off on the capital and just turning a bunch of farmers on. And somebody's going to get promoted to a noble. It's terrible. This is a terrible house because it employs one person, but it does provide one housing. Anyway, I think you get the idea of what I'm up to right now. So we're going to go back to the waiting game as we try to avoid pirates showing up again. I don't really understand. Do you have to be doing the patrol command for that to work, or do they just, if they park there, does it lower it?
Construction complete.
And then these star bases supposedly provide a lot of protection, but they don't seem to. Like, piracy is still increasing here. Like, right next door to this starbase, piracy increasing. Despite all the guns on the starbase, it doesn't matter. Even though it says it provides a lot of protection, it doesn't seem to provide any protection anywhere but in its system. Which would make sense, except that it still says it has an influence. Like, each gun, if we look at it, it adds protection range, so this should provide protection up to 6 systems out, which would be like all the way to here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all the way to here. But it doesn't, like, I don't get it. Yeah, it says that much trade will be protected.
Special
I do not have that much trade coming in. Neat. Nanite transmutation. Are you sure you meant nanite transmutation and not modular engineering, game? Just saying that you probably meant modular engineering and not nanite transmutation. Nanite transmutation would have been cool, but that's not something I have access to. Instead, I have cheaper starbase parts, which doesn't really interest me because I'm not building a bunch of starbases. But thanks anyway. I don't think the Caravaner events are quite... They might have a few bugs, I'm just saying. Stop dismissing me, you cabbage head. Cabbage. I don't know what the heck they are. It's some kind of leafy vegetable. Look at all the genetic engineering these people have been doing.
War declared.
Okay, have fun. I don't see them, actually. Uh-oh, I see synthetics. Oh, we found some pirates. I don't know where they are, but we found them. Oh, there they are. I figured one was right there. Man, I'm just gonna constantly raid these guys. I hate them. Closing their borders. That was my one escape. Brr. It's like if it provides that much protection, maybe I should just put some guns on this. And we'll see if that helps. Also, I think I'm gonna upgrade that the rest of the way, so we can get that. That's bothering me. Anyway, I'm just gonna go back to the waiting game. See you guys later. Maybe I'll eventually use this. Alright guys, I was thinking of reforming the government into a corporation, because we're having some issues. Nobody wants to build a branch office here, and I'm kind of trapped. Being below my Empire Sprawl level means that I actually wouldn't have any penalties as a corporation. I would have 20 more points to work with, so I could finish building out these things. The only thing is, I need more influence points to do that, because you can't be a fanatic authoritarian. So I would probably go to fanatic spiritualist instead. Then I could be a religious corporation. That could be fun. And we'll just see where we wind up. I would lose access to these, but I don't really care. I did bribe these guys a bunch to like me. I'm guaranteeing their independence to build some trust. I was trying to get them to build where I am, but they're not interested. I think they just have too many branch offices as it is, and they don't want to build anymore. But yeah, I think going corporate at this point would be a smart move. Also, I went prosperity. Give me more housing. Because Bo is very short on housing. We'll probably replace this with houses. Because I really don't want to build houses in these slots because they're terrible. Anyway, yeah, since I'm going to go corporate, let's just go ahead and flip that up. We'll embrace... Well, we have to turn the support for you guys off. Maybe if I suppress them?
War declared.
Why is this only at 14? I don't understand support at all. If I turned off slavery, I would probably... It seems like the people at the top are authoritarians. Although you can't really... Yeah, obedience, loyalty, spiritual, obedience, loyalty. No faction. Okay, so if we get rid of stratified economy and turn off slavery, then we would have enough faction support to flip it immediately. But we would be down a lot of consumer goods. Just look how little they use. But it would help the happiness issue. Well, they'll be stuck this way for 10 years when I do it. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do, because I think going corporate would be ideal. So we're going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to reform the government once to turn off slaver guilds. It's not that big of a deal, except that it'll put a timer on, which is okay, I guess. Put on police state? Environmentalist? Yeah, environmentalist.
Technology secured.
Aristocratic elite off, police state on, maybe? I have to get rid of slaver guilds is the thing. Let's do that. Let's put on that. Alright, policy. Slavery, off. These people are okay with me now. Well, less not okay. Now I can embrace when I have enough of this. Which will be soon, and then I'll have to reform again in 20 years. Whew. Yep, that's the plan, and then we'll go mega corporate. Ouch, my energy. Yeah, residence, living standards, basic sustenance. That's good to me. Does free up a slot here. Oh wait, no, the Noble Estates is down now. Now we're down housing. -3 stability for lack of houses. Well, we're building another house. How did that happen? I guess they use more houses now. It seems like every place but Bo got houses. Man, all our resources took a bad hit from... Holy... Oh gosh. Okay. I'm going to fight with this for a while. It's gonna suck, but it's totally doable. We're just gonna have to survive by selling. We are making more alloys now. I think because when we turned off slavery, Pops got a lot more upward mobility, which was a problem. We had a lot of empty specialist jobs. And now all the specialist jobs are full. And we have a lot of empty worker jobs instead, which is what keeps happening in my other games. That's why everything is down. Yeah, we lost half our farmers. Okay, this will fix itself in time. We just have to get people to grow. And that is happening. Just not as fast as I'd like. Oh hey, we got immigration pulled to the capital. Free jobs, high stability, free housing. And they're leaving the colonies, or at least they're leaving Bo to go to the capital. That's okay. It's overcrowded here. Well, that's the plan. We're eventually going to go mega corporate, but it'll be like 20 years. In the meantime, I'm going to struggle to survive without starving to death. I'm not really worried right now. We have very large surpluses of both the resources we're hemorrhaging. So it'll be okay for now. For now. And we'll just see where we wind up. I'm glad I took environmentalist. I probably should have gotten rid of aristocratic elite for something that provided more minerals so I could sell those. I don't know. We'll figure it out in time. I'll see you guys in a little while.